Wagwan, welcome to another trade recap that just finished, just closed. Here you can see it's live. I don't know how else to prove it, but yeah. So this was my first trade in a while on a funded account. However, it was literally just on one funded account, even though I have 5 now. And that was literally because I passed 4 yesterday and I had one left, one already that was on 49,500, so I'm doing 50Ks, right? And I just wanted to make it an even 5 at 50K before I started trading all of them together. And that's what I did today. Luckily. So, coming into today, we were bullish because we're at our all-time highs, okay? All-time highs, we've come into this hourly. We've got low resistance here leading to all-time highs. So lots of highs stacked together. So it's low resistance, we'll go through it quicker. And I see we are reacting. We've taken this 1 hour, right? We've come down, come into this 2 hour gap, reacted off it really well, and then come up. So what am I expecting? I'm expecting this high to be ran. Okay, it's a 1 hour intermediate high. We've got low resistance leading up to the ultimate target of all-time highs. And yeah, let's get into this session. So at market open, so we have a lovely 30-minute here, which we also inverse the bearish 30 minutes. So again, I'm thinking we are going to be bullish. And I think we do tap into it here. Yeah, we tap into the 30-minute here, but on NQ rather than MNQ, we don't. I don't know if you can see that, but we don't get the 30 minutes out there. See the difference? So I'm charting on NQ, so I didn't see this 30-minute gap tap, which is fine. Doesn't matter, it's white, ran straight up to the target. Okay, what do we do now here? We've created a 5-minute from this 30-minute, but I think it's unsponsored, primarily because NQ doesn't have that 30-minute tap, so this leg is an unsponsored gap in my opinion. And what happens, we come down, I'm waiting for this 30-minute to get hit on NQ, I'm waiting for it. See, that looks different, this one here. What we do, we wait for, oh yeah, waiting for a gap tap. Here, there was like a, was there a 5-minute? Hello? Yeah, there was like a 5-minute continuation kind of. There was a 15-second trade here. I nearly took this, but I didn't like how we were so slow to inverse it, and also how we hadn't created the 5 minutes. So there's no guarantee we would not sweep this and then get a 5-minute. But like, yeah. So then what happens? We do tap this, but I see a 15-minute. All the way down here, that's a bit more discounted. However, I still think we are going to be bullish. I still am more bullish biased. I'm looking to long, especially because it's all-time highs. What happens? We come to the 5-minute, we come lower. Very bearish displacement here, okay? And what happens is, we also come into this 4-hour rejection wick. So if you look here, there's a big 4-hour rejection wick that, if you remember, reacted off the 2-hour gap. We've inversed the hourly to the upside. And at this point in time, I can't remember what it was, but we were, oh my God, let's just skip forward again, isn't it? Let me replay. Hello. at this point in time, we are disrespecting this 30. Oh, we were disrespecting it up down here. So I need to see some respecting of this 30-minute gap before entering. Okay, if we inverse this 30-minute gap, I don't get it, and simple as that. This grey box is the 30-minute gap, so we need to remain in it or above it ideally. Okay, and what time is this? When does the 30-minute close? In 5 minutes. Okay, so we wait for that one. Wait, do we? I remember. Okay, it comes up here, so I'm assuming it's respecting it. And on the leg up, even though we've got a quite fast bearish movement down, we get an even faster retrace up. On the leg up, our highest time frame inversion is this small 3-minute here. I don't expect it for us to come down and disrespect this 30-minute now, so I'm preemptively aiming to get in here, and we do take this trade, and I'm expecting some kind of 10:30 manipulation down, and then oh, wrong one, and hopefully it doesn't sweep us out up here. This low looks really protected in my opinion. And then we have a few things to go break even off. So we have this 5-minute intermediate high here. We have ES, which is leading up to a 15-minute gap here. And luckily, I believe, the two break-even options happen at the exact same time here. Yeah, so here's our break-even. We had stops at the order block low, so this body closure rather than the wick. Just because if it comes to this body closure, it's definitely comes to the wick. But I felt my stop was safe here. And then what do we target? A 1-to-1. My account was so I risked maybe like $450 here, and I needed $475 to make it up to 500. No, to make it up to 50k because I was 500 below or something like that. What I needed was, I worked it out. This is exactly what I needed. A 1 to 1.3. A 1 to 1. 1 to 1.3. I don't know. Yeah, that sounds about right. And we're in this trade for freaking ages. So we got a 1-to-1 here. So normally we would have been out. But we decided to hold this for this. That's what I needed, and eventually we get it. Which is yay for me. And we're probably going to go to all-time highs, but I mean, it was after, it's close to 11 a.m. I don't trade before 11. I don't trade after 11 a.m. So I was fine 1-to-1. It's probably going to go to all-time highs now. I can't lie. What we can do. That is the trade recap. We've won. We've been in the green 4 weeks in a row, which is really nice. It's probably the first time ever we've had that, and we've got 500s now. So hopefully we continue, and hopefully we can get a max payout, eventually multiple max payouts, which would be amazing for me and my life. So we can hope we can just do what we do every day, keep doing it. Okay. Yeah, if you're watching, that's watching. We now have 5 fully fresh fund accounts, which is amazing. That's the most I've ever traded with. Yeah, I'm excited. Which is good. Hopefully, we just don't go on a losing streak. If we go on a losing streak, fuck my life. But hopefully not. We can hope, can't we? Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.